Thanks for clicking on this video. In today's Inktober drawing, you're going to see me draw this reckless architecture. Initially, I didn't know what to draw, so stick around and see how this drawing evolved. Alright, without further ado, let's rewind the time. Alright guys, welcome back to another day of daily sketching, where today we're going to be working on another Inktober, and today we're going to be working on Reckless. I was going to draw the Rockefeller Center experience, like we know the people sitting and like on a beam without any harness and everything, and they're eating lunch. That one, I thought that's pretty cool, but I think I know exactly what I want to draw Reckless. I think I'm going to draw a house, like a cliffside house, and I haven't really thought about the visuals yet, so I'm going to just play around with my sketching and sort of feel it out. Yeah, sometimes your hands know what to do before your mind does. So if you just let your hand move, you can usually create something really nice. So maybe I'll go with a modern looking building. I think I'll have another one here. Let's put the horizon line just about here. I think you can sort of imagine like a Minecraft base, and then maybe some structures that's holding in. I don't know what kind of people would love to live in like a cliffside house. Like what if the cliff breaks down? Like it's doomed. I mean, you're gonna fall down into the ocean and that's it. Your house is gone, everything is gone because of like the cliff breaking down. I personally would not live in such place, but you know, sometimes people like doing that, right? Yep, I know it's a little bit wobbly, it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's make the windows slightly smaller than initially sketched. Let's add in some of the fence. Let's add the fancy chair. Yeah, there you go. You can sort of see his richness from this. Make him wear a bathrobe or something. Why don't we keep this part open so you can sort of see the inside and add some more depth in the drawing? Maybe a little bit of a bed here, you can see the bed. Maybe you can see another person just sitting here. Let's add in some of these lines here. Add in the staircase. I don't think this staircase would pass the rules and regulations of the architecture. It's a little bit too small, but that's okay. I'm gonna use a thicker pen for the fence. You know, I've always thought about just sketching 10 minutes a day, every day. But it seems like after starting Inktober, I've been spending more and more time on each drawings. I don't know if I can continue with this schedule. I'm gonna be busy later on. Right now, since I'm in driving school, I am spending a little bit more time than I could, because there are times that I could spend. I think I'm going to add in a bricklayer wall here, contrast and detail between the white concrete. I think that would create a nice separation between the two layers up here. Now I'm not exactly sure how this building is standing up, so I'm actually going to add some support here. Maybe one more here. I don't know, maybe that might help, maybe that might not. I'll add in one more right here, just to be safe. Cool, looks realistic enough. So the reason why I'm adding fences here and there everywhere is because I want him, only him, to look reckless, because this part has no fence. That's the idea here. Everywhere else is pretty safe and clear, so it looks pretty safe. Alright, let's add in some of the beam structures. I think I'll use like an I-beam. I'll try and make it look like a strong I-beam frame, like a thin one. Joints, maybe an additional brace. Oh wait, it's a triangle. Okay, there's no need for a brace if it's a triangle. Oh well, that's okay. Now to make it look cliff-like, I'm gonna add in some details on the edge here. Just feeling it. There's probably like a nicer way to draw this. I haven't really figured that out yet. And I need to add in these staircases. And then the ocean. Horizon line is here, so you can actually see the ocean here. And the cruise boat. Yeah, I'm gonna use this to thicken the shape. Oh boy. I'm gonna use this to make the lines thicker. Maybe I'll accentuate this side as well. I might have ruined it. It's okay. I'll cover it in by coloring things in. I should have done this slowly with like a ruler or something. Okay, so I'm kind of creating a gradation from the top to bottom. The reason why is because the shadows are hitting the top side of the glass, and that's why the top side should be darker. But I think I'm going to go over one more time because I want to make a nice clean edge for the window. I'm going to color in dark on this side. I will try my best to only color it once. And maybe add in some shadows here and there. Create a nice wave-like pattern. Let's go ahead and color in the top side of the window. And let's do the same thing. Color in the top half only. Now here, this is the key part that would probably make this drawing from a 0 to 10. Go ahead and color the initial shadows a little bit dark already. And then we're gonna go ahead and add on top of it. And guess what I'm gonna be adding? Yes, you're right. Contrast. Yeah, you should be saying that together. Now here's the magic. So you see how this part is dark? You want to draw it in a way that matches that shadow, just like that. Let's go and do this. Darken it. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go and add a little bit more darkness here. It's not as dark as I want it to be. And the inside should be a little bit grayish and bright. I don't want to color it too much or too dark. There you go. Doesn't that look like it's going inside? Yeah. Let's add in a little bit more shadow here to create that it's a top half. And there you go. Okay, let's do the same over here. Add in some shadows. Go over some shadows. Just like that. Uh-oh, seems like my ink is running out again. It's doing that thing again. I'm gonna go ahead and color in this side a little bit gray. Let's color the edge a little darker. This usually creates a nice contrast look. Makes your drawing look a lot more 3D and keeps the bright part a lot brighter than you'd expect. I hope you know what I'm talking about right here. Doesn't that look cool? I think it looks pretty cool. Let's do the same for the beam. Darker on the top and brighter on the bottom. I'm imagining that some of the waters are reflecting onto the beam here. And why don't we go ahead and add in some more gray. Let's color in the edge first before the ink runs out. We'll do it slowly, and I'll just color in the parts that I think would be in the shadows. Got a feeling this is gonna run out. Give it a shaky. Any of you guys have a tip on how to keep the ink not dry? Is this just going dry? Have I been using this too much? I mean, it is my favorite ink out of all. Maybe that's why it runs out. Add that highlight here. That's the end of today's Inktober. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Today's topic is reckless. As you can see, this kind of cliff structure building, I think they're pretty reckless. I mean, who's gonna live here? I don't want to live here. It looks scary. And like, I'm sure there are people like this dude over here. He lives on the edge and there's no fence here. So my guy right here, he's a reckless dude. I'm sure his wife or his girlfriend or whoever that is, I don't know, maybe his sister, who knows, is kind of feeling anxious. That's why she's inside and not outside. I would not live in a building like this. This is so reckless. It looks scary. I'm scared of heights. Maybe that's just me. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed today's Inktober drawing, and check out my other videos, and see you guys around. Bye bye.